Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back with more Skylanders Imaginators news here. We have some pretty interesting stuff. Some of it is from last week and others has literally just been released. And there's going to be even more coming up with E3 literally from today when this is being recorded. It's the 11th or 10th. Let me have a look. It's the 11th. Wow, this month is going quick. Oh my gosh, Skylanders will also, almost be out. 2 days, basically, E3, 2 days, and then there'll probably be tons and tons and tons of stuff. So stick around for that. But for now, we have some little itty bits to talk about. So first, let's start off with this. Now, I'm super surprised that they even showed this at all. I thought they were going to just show off a few of them, but oh no. Oh, no. They did not. They showed off all of them. Now, the strange thing about this is, and people have commented about this as well, is if you can see the dark element trap, I keep wanting to call it a trap, it's not a trap, it's actually, let's have a look at my notes, we have the Imaginite crystals. I do apologise. Sorry, creation crystals, completely wrong there, but it's got the Imaginite inside, which is light core. So basically that dark one it should be a repaint for the life one, but as you can see the life one is completely different. Now by me saying that, if you have a look back through to the Dark Edition video, and it might actually be coming up in a picture soon, there is a difference. There is a difference between these two, so I wonder whether there's going to be more than one type of trap. I don't know whether they might do maybe like 2 different variants. Who knows? Maybe the reason why it is different or the same for the Dark Edition is because it's a variant and they want to give you something a little bit different. I don't know. It could be just completely wrong and they might have just recolored it. But it is interesting nevertheless. So moving on from that, we have this. Now, this is a picture of what will hopefully be the Dark Edition starter pack. It's obviously not the actual starter pack, but this is basically an image with the pictures of the characters placed into it to basically try and show what it would look like. I'm guessing the picture of the Dark Edition of the Skylanders is 100%... Sorry about that. Is 100% correct. Obviously this is for the Xbox 360, but then you have a PlayStation notice at the bottom. Don't know about that, but with the traps here you can see that they are exactly the same as how they were before. Now something different about this as well is the fact that you also have a chest. Don't know what this chest is going to be, but I am interested to find out more. Hopefully, maybe at E3 they might mention a little bit more about this, and they might even show off some of these Dark Editions, especially the Wolfgang. I'm hoping to see a few more villains to finally know who is coming up, so that would be pretty interesting to find out that. We also have some of these. Now, these have been going up very slowly on the Skylanders Twitter page. They're nice, you know, they're nice if you wanted to change up your profile picture or anything like that. You know, you've got Kingpen, you've got Tri-Tip, who is my personal favourite at this moment in time, and then you also have Golden Queen there, and they all have their sayings: Stay Frosty, Face the Mace, and I Reign Supreme. So that is pretty cool, and I also like how they've got the different symbols at the top, so you can see you've got a fist there with water, a axe there with earth, a scepter sort of thing with earth as well. So that is interesting how they've done that. I really do like that. It's definitely a good feature to have. So, moving on from this, we have this. Now, this blew my mind that they released this picture. This blew my mind. It is so awesome. Now, they didn't give any names, but we can obviously guess one, which is Wolfgang. The other two, I have to say, I really want this green guy to come out with Wave 1. I've said this with Tri-Tip. That green guy there, I want to see straight away. He's like a wood, tiki sort of thing. He looks so awesome. So cool. I just love how the hair is very lime green. I like green, okay? And that's probably making it biased, but to be honest, I really love it. It looks awesome. The face is very interesting. It's definitely different. And he's obviously hiding part of his blade, which is going around his back. So it's almost what Tough Luck does with her blade. She sort of has one arm at the front, one arm at the back. Obviously, he's only got one blade. But nevertheless, he looks awesome. Next to him, you have the fire character here. Now, she does have a name. We will get to that, though. She has been revealed to have a name. I like how the fire symbol, or at least a fire that looks like the fire symbol, is on top of her head. I think that is a very, very cool way of doing that. And then, of course, we have the normal version of Wolfgang, which just looks so, so cool. Cannot wait to see these villains in hand. You know, it's one thing to have them in a trap, but now it's one thing to actually have them in hand. And I hope, I am there. I couldn't give a monkey's what the others are. I hope that Pain Yotta is picked for Magic. And if it is, I really hope it is shown off at E3. It would be pretty cool. I'm hoping they're going to show off a nice amount of characters at E3. They're not going to show off all of them, although who knows, they might do, they might change it all up. But it'd be nice to see a nice amount of them. We've only had 3 so far, so I think they might be sort of saving up for a big sort of boom sort of reveal. No doubt at E3 they'll probably be doing some sort of gameplay thing. Maybe you'll get like to play with some of these and look at the levels and everything like that. I also want to know that at E3, is there going to be some sort of exclusive? Because if there is, oh boy, the word competition comes to mind, so I would stay tuned to the channel because I really want to throw a competition because you guys have been off the chain awesome. So a massive thank you for that. But anyway, let's skip all that. We've seen these characters, but let's just focus more on this one. Her name, she is a she, so for any female or people out there who would like a female character, you've got one. Her name is going to be Ember, and I like that. It's very, it's interesting. She's a very awesome character because she reminds me of, I gotta see him, Thunderbolt. I don't even have to see him. Thunderbolt. People who don't have any legs, Night Shift. She's got fire for legs, and she's got this sort of clothing shuriken star dress thing coming down there, which just looks so awesome. She's got some sort of double-bladed spear staff thing, which is just so cool. You can just see the belt, her little belt thing for her to be a sensei. But yes, her name is Master Ember. She just looks so cool. So awesome indeed. They've also released a picture of her doing some gameplay, also a video as well. Now, just going through some of the things I saw in terms of her abilities and everything. Basically, you know we've got the dagger already and the sword, so that's probably going to be the primary one where she can slash the sword and smack the enemies and everything like that, so that damages them, which is super cool. She's got some sort of combo moves where you like keep pushing the button, she'll slash left, slash right, and then I think she does like a full 360 spin sort of thing. Her jump attack as well, this is interesting that they showed this off. She basically bounces down on the ground, so you just push it, she'll jump, bounce down, and basically she'll leave fire on the ground. So, and it'll stay there for a nice amount of time. You can keep doing it, but you know it won't go away if you keep doing it so often. I've only seen it twice though. She'll like jump, fires down, jump again, fires down. So you can at least get 2 bits of fire down. So that's a nice amount of defense. If you're going against a big amount of characters. Another one which is really cool, I sort of think that she might be a bit of a volcanic sort of character because a lot of the things here, they're very reminiscent of like a volcano. This one in particular, she forces this like volcano crater out of the ground, so she sort of just uses one of her hands, lifts this thing out, and it sort of explodes. Fireballs and rocks come out and hit the enemies, and that is basically one of the moves, and it's really cool when you see it, obviously in the game. There's also another one as well where she summons a ball above her head. It's a ball of fire, and just slams it down. So I think you've got to charge it up and it'll just slam down onto the enemy. So that's pretty effective. They've even showed her Sky Chi power, which is just off the chain. Because basically what happens is she turns into some sort of tornado, which then turns into a volcano. So she will basically spin around and you can see fire forming a tornado, as well as the staff becoming like a hittable place for the enemies to get hit. So not only have you got her spinning round with the dagger, you've also got the tornado, which is firing out fireballs from the top and landing everywhere. That is an incredible sky chi power and is probably going to be extremely effective. Now, one thing I haven't told you about is that during this gameplay, if you're very, very clever and you can see what is going on in the foreground, or at least see a character walking by, we've already seen that we've got a jetvac character, or at least a jetvac level. There is jetvac as well. Jetvac seems to be a character that will actually be part of the story. Not only is he part of it, but Eruptor as well. So I really actually like this, because not only it'd be kind of funny to see what would happen if you put an Eruptor on and then put it next to the actual NPC Eruptor, but I like how they're sort of giving those other Skylanders a chance to shine in game rather than giving them another form, or at least making them into a Sensei. It's so awesome. It's so cool. The information, I mean, this is just a small update, but there's tons of information here. You know, 3 different characters, more information about the traps, so much, and it's so awesome. So, guys, like you already have been, and you have been bombarding me with comments, and I love it. I love it so much. I think I understand now that Food Fight was that guy. But thank you to everyone for commenting on that video. It's amazing, really cool. A lot of fun to talk to a lot of people, and I hope people are enjoying talking, because it sort of keeps the conversation going. You can actually get some questions going, get my opinion going, but you can also express your opinion, and I give my feedback on whatever. So it is very cool, and obviously the subscribing is just incredible. Can't believe it. The last 2 weeks has just been incredible. So if there is exclusive stuff, be prepared for a competition. Be prepared. So if you are new to the channel or haven't seen it before, I would subscribe, because I will be giving the very latest in news updates and everything like that about this game. I cannot wait. I have to update my characters now, because Tri-Tip is definitely up there, probably number 1. And then it's going to have to be that green character. He looks so awesome. And if Peñota is anything, if he is in the game, he's going to have to go up there. So that might be my top 3 at this moment in time. But who knows what is to come. There is plenty to see. And hopefully E3 is going to be the place to be. So yes, there we go. So obviously subscribe, comment down below like you already have been, and plenty of the other news updates giving me your own opinion on these characters. Do you like Ember? Do you think she's cool? Do you think she's different? What do you think of the other characters? Wolfgang's got his harp, but also what do you think the other green character, the sort of tiki wood guy, should be called? Let me know in the comments below what you think he possibly could be called. I don't think he would have the word tiki in it, but who knows? Who knows what might be to come up at E3. It's going to be so cool. You can see these weird enemies as well. I thought this was part of her attack, but it's not. They're new sort of enemies with like a fiery stinger bottom sort of thing, if you want to call it that. But yes, I shall leave it here, guys. And yeah, awesome. Awesome stuff. Cannot wait for E3. It'll be coming up very soon. So, yes, for now, I'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. So, thank you, and goodbye.